why do it backwards? Most of the things we do should be done the usual way. But sometimes it's worth trying to think differently and do the opposite. Just like Dick Fosbury did. In the early 1960s, Fosbury was forging his path through the world of sports, but didn't excel in any field. Until he finally decided to focus on the high jump. But here too, he wasn't very successful. For decades, nearly all the jumpers had jumped the same way. Fosbury decided to try something new. To jump with his back to the bar. Using this new technique, Fosbury managed to improve his personal record by 15 centimeters and ensure his place in the Olympic Games in Mexico, 1968. But why jump backwards? It's all connected to the center of gravity. For every object, we can calculate how gravity is distributed around it and find an imaginary point that represents the average location of its gravity. This is the center of gravity. We humans also have a center of gravity. When we stand, it is located in the stomach area for most of us. If we raise our arms, our center of gravity rises slightly. And if we bend over, it drops below our stomach. If we bend over completely, our center of gravity moves outside our body because of the way we have folded our body. In the belly roll technique that was practiced in the past, the jumper had to raise his center of gravity more than in the Fosbury flop. In the jumping style invented by Fosbury, the jumper arches his body such that at each stage of it only a small part of the body is above the bar. So the jumper's center of gravity remains lower than in the belly roll technique. This allows the jumper to invest the same amount of energy to jump over a higher bar. Thus, using physics, Dick Fosbury managed to realize his dream and win an Olympic gold medal. And that's not all. The jumping technique he invented remains popular to this day and carries his name. So if you think backwards and invent a new way to perform a particular action, who knows? Maybe you'll win a medal too.